You've described your best work as just something you do. I know you have, not because you're modest, because you've been doing it so long, it stopped feeling exceptional. And that is the most expensive mistake in personal branding. And I'm gonna show you exactly what it costs. Here's what I want you to do right now. Think about the most impressive thing you have ever built or ever done, the chapter that changed everything. Now ask yourself, when is the last time you led with that? If the answer is never or not recently, stay with me because what I'm about to show you is going to sound exactly like your story. Let me tell you about Callie. Callie is a financial expert, sharp, committed, and when she talks about what she does, you can feel how much she cares. She came to me because she could not position herself clearly, which surprised me. And it surprised me immediately because about 15 minutes into our first conversation, she mentioned something almost in passing, like it was background noise. She had built a financial model at a university. It was so effective, so clear, so replicable that dozens of schools around the country adopted it. And she mentioned it like it was just Tuesday. It was something that I did. And I said, wait, stop. Can you tell me that again? And here's what Callie had actually done. She had not just built a model, she'd created a system that multiplied itself without her in the room, without her managing it. It spread because it worked that well. And she was presenting this to me like it was an unremarkable afternoon detail. This is what I call the unconscious competence trap. The unconscious competence trap, when you've been doing something long enough, when something has become so natural, it feels automatic. You stop being able to see it as exceptional. The very things that make you most extraordinary feel completely ordinary from the inside. Like Pam, who'd been delivering the list producer method for 20 years without ever naming it. Like Aaron, who'd been helping people get approved when the system said no and thought that was just his job. And like Callie, who built a replicable financial model that spread to dozens of universities and thought that was just something she did once. And like you, who's been doing something specific and extraordinary for years and has been describing it as just something you do. But Callie's story did not stop there. When I asked her to tell me about the people she serves, the specific moment she shows up for, something changed. The widow who could not navigate the paperwork after losing her husband. The business owner who was about to lose everything to the IRS did not know where to turn, did not know what was real. The woman frozen in place by the complexity of a divorce she needed to survive. Not clients. Human beings in the middle of the hardest financial moments of their lives. And Callie shows up, untangles the chaos, gets them through it. For 20 years. Here's what I said to her. Callie, you do not help people with finances. You show up in the most suffocating financial moments of someone's life and get them out. And you built systems so replicable that they spread without you. That is not a service. That's a gift. Something happened on her face. Not, wow, I'm impressive. More like, oh, this is what I've been doing. It has a name. Relief quiet. Not excited quiet, relief quiet. That is the feeling we are looking for. And here's the principle I want you to take from Callie's story. You are most powerfully positioned to serve the person you once were. You are most powerfully positioned to serve the person you once were. Not always literally, but the specific lived understanding you have of a problem, the kind that comes from navigating it yourself or watching it closely for years. That is the thing nobody else can teach. Callie's understanding of women and financial chaos does not come from a textbook. It comes from 20 years of being in the room when the stakes were the highest. That's her $2 bill. And it was never hidden. It was there the whole time. She just needed someone to stop her mid-sentence and say, wait. Tell me that again. So I want to ask you something. What is the chapter you almost did not mention the last time someone asked what you do? The thing you glossed over because it felt like background noise. The credential you buried because it seemed unrelated. The story you left out because you were not sure it was professional enough. That chapter, that is almost always where the $2 bill lives. P.T. Barnum did not discover General Tom Thumb by looking at the obvious. He found it by paying attention to the thing everyone else had walked past. Walt Disney did not build his empire in what was already visible. He built it on the feeling underneath the story that nobody had named yet. And Jesse Cole did not find the bananas by playing it safe. He found them in the one suggestion out of 1,000 that everyone else was too scared to say yes to. The thing you are most tempted to leave out, that's usually the thing. So if you've ever explained your best work as just something you do, if you've ever mentioned your most impressive chapter in passing because it seemed like background noise, I want you to sit with this. The things we do most naturally are almost always the hardest for us to see as exceptional. That is not humility. That is proximity. And here's how to fix it. Step 1, go to findyouronly.app. That's findyouronly.app. It's 8 questions. It's free, and it'll only take you under 8 minutes. And you're going to get a first draft of your only statement. And in step 2, if you want to finish that sentence together, book the only statement audit. It's 60 minutes one-on-one with me. I find the pattern you've been living but never consciously named. You walk away with a 15 to 17 page positioning PDF delivered within 48 hours. Everything you need to finally sound like the $2 bill you already are. Bring the chapters you almost did not mention. Those are the ones I want. So go to findyouronly.app. Findyouronly.app, 8 questions in under 8 minutes. It will take you that quick and you'll get your only statement. And if you want to go further, book a one-on-one audit with me. Be the only, be the $2 bill.